Do you feel like the only way to make money on Teachers Pay Teachers is by starting a teacher Instagram or TikTok account? One of my DMs from a sweet follower said that they didn't want to start a teacher account on Instagram. They don't have time for all of that, and they'd still love to make some extra money. If that's you, stick around because I'm sharing the truth about marketing a TPT store even if you never want to show your face. Hi, I'm Molly. I'm a 5th grade teacher and I help teachers just like you start and grow your own Teachers Pay Teacher store so you can have extra money to do the things that you'd like to do in your free time and so you're not feeling like you're always busy working. I've helped teachers just like you start and grow their TPT store and make the sales that they wanted to and figure out the best strategy that actually works for them. Today we're tackling this big question. Do you need social media to succeed on TPT? I always like to start with busting some myths. So do you really need social media to be successful on Teachers Pay Teachers? And the truth is you don't need a teacher Instagram or a TikTok to sell on TPT. It's not one of the requirements. When you sign up for your teacher account on TPT, you don't have to have social media. Of course, a TikTok or Instagram can definitely help, and we'll get to that later on, but it's not the only way. In fact, plenty of sellers are making consistent money and they've never even posted on Instagram. Here on this channel, I like not only to tell you, but show you so that you can see a real life example of somebody doing this. And I had a coaching client named Lisa, and she did not love the idea of using social media at all for her TPT store, so she didn't. Eventually, she wants to do Pinterest and blogging, but that's not even on her radar at the moment because she's so busy with her tutoring business and having a baby at home. And her sales consistently have been amazing because she did all the right steps of opening her TPT store, figuring out a niche, honing in on a product line, and sticking with it. And of course, her business could blow up even more if she used social media, but that's just not a place that she's in right now, and that's okay. So truly what you need is a way for your buyers to discover your products and see how they solve a problem. Whether this is in your tutoring business like Lisa, or you're in the classroom like me and you're using the products that you make, those are excellent ways to really hone in on the problems that buyers have. Now, this video would be remiss if I didn't share with you some faceless marketing options. So if you don't want to show your face, here are the best alternatives that I recommend. Pinterest has a long shelf life, searchable content, and it works like an actual search engine because it is one. If you hear anybody say that Pinterest is dead, that is so not true. It is a search engine that teachers use all the time. People are using it to find not only their lesson plans, but activities for students. And if you think about it, Pinterest talks to Google. So if I go to Google and I search 2nd grade sight word lesson, it likely is going to give me a link somewhere on that first page to something on Pinterest that might link later down the road to your TPT product, or a blog post, or a YouTube video, all which you don't necessarily need to show your face. Which brings me to the second alternative. I'm a big fan of this one, blogging. If your blog posts are SEO rich, they will drive traffic for years. And this is a great option if you don't want to show your face and you love writing. Now, I'm going to tell you an insider tip that I didn't even plan on sharing. I'm not talking about having ChatGPT write your blog post. Google has gotten savvy to that, and they know that chat wrote it. So if you're learning how to blog, you really need to be invested in that. And good news is you have a faceless Instagram, you're not showing your face, you have more time to invest in blogging. Blogging has a long shelf life, but you have to put the work in, and it's very much worth it. Even if you do want to show your face and you want to do both, highly recommend. The results you'll get from blogging will show up on your TPT store dashboard. You'll see the traffic coming in from that, and you'll be so glad that you started. And likewise, Pinterest, all of your pins can link to those blog posts, which will soft sell your TPT products. All right, last, I did kind of mention this, but YouTube. Now, you can have screen recordings, product demos, or just use a voiceover with slides, bringing traffic without ever showing your face. There's a way to do it, and the more creative you can get, the better. But you really don't have to have your face on everything. I get that there are going to be school districts that will really discourage that. You might like the anonymity, but you want the money from TPT. I'm with you on all of that. It's part of what held me back from starting my own store for a long time. I will say I got over it, and once I got over it, I was fine. So I know that's a possibility for you too. The key with faceless content is consistency, and that's going to be with any content across the board, but especially if you're going faceless, it's going to take a little bit longer to build traction because you don't have the face for that no trust factor that we talk about here a lot on this channel. But it can absolutely bring buyers to your store with just consistency and showing up and solving problems for your ideal customer. This video wouldn't be complete if I didn't share with you why I believe in showing your face and how to do it comfortably as somebody that does that consistently, just knowing what I said earlier, that it took me a while to warm up to it.
Hi, I'm Janine Teagues, and I teach second grade to the...
Well, I'm not on social media like that, so I don't have a lot of experience with
quality control. I'm kidding. She know I'm playing.
And that's why
and what you see now is many years down the road, and everybody starts somewhere. So here's my honest advice. I do believe showing your face, even occasionally, is going to make a big difference. People want a way to connect with people, not just products. Especially in the world that we live in now, social media is more of a connection. Anymore, it's not just about making sales. We want to connect with our audience and show that we genuinely care, or else why is somebody going to buy from us? And a faceless account will solve some problems for people, but not in the way that showing up with your face will. We want to see your resources being utilized. How do they solve problems in your own classroom or your tutoring business even? You don't have to be a classroom teacher to be successful on TPT. You could be showing these off in your tutoring business, like I mentioned. That doesn't mean you need to dance on TikTok or post selfies every day. I mean, if you follow me on social media, it's pretty rare that I would be doing anything like that. I actually don't love selfies in general. I know they're a necessary evil, but as somebody that doesn't like them, I want you to know you don't have to do that. You don't have to do the dancing or the lip dubbing. You can make your social media work for you as long as you're building that connection with your audience. So ways that you can ease into it, because I know going from 0 to 60 is going to take a little bit of time. So you can show your hands using the resource. That's faceless. You could record a voiceover and a quick intro slide of yourself showing off one of your resources and how you used it. You can use photos of your classroom or a tutoring session with a small video explaining how you used this product and what it did for your student or students. You can be in control of how much you share of yourself. Just knowing that gives me so much peace that I'm the boss of me, and if I don't want to show up today, I don't have to, but consistency over time does win. So to summarize this, wrap a bow on it, do you have to show your face and be on social media to succeed on Teachers Pay Teachers? I hope that you gathered that no, you don't. If that's your barrier to starting, then just start. You don't have to show your face. But if you're willing to show a little personality and connect as a teacher, it could and it should help you grow faster. Genuine connections over time are the secret sauce to really building an audience that knows and trusts you. Either way, the most important thing is that you just get started. Don't let the fear of social media stop you from creating a TPT store. That could change your entire life. It could change your income. It could change your day-to-day decisions. You won't know yet until you start. If you're ready to take your first steps, you're not sure what to do, try my free 4-day TPT challenge. I'll walk you through the basics to starting your store, one actionable thing every single day. It will not be overwhelming. You'll get one quick email, and I'll show you a video, a template on what to do next. But if you're already making some sales in your store, but they're not where you want them to be, and you want to make more consistent sales, and you're not quite sure what your next steps are, I do have a free quiz that will take you less than 2 minutes time, and it will give you your next best step right there as soon as you're done with it. So remember always that your resources can help more teachers and students, but only if you put them out there. Think about, I posted this on social media the other day. Think about right now, there's a teacher going to the search bar on TPT looking for the resource that you haven't posted yet. Think about that. I hope you found this video helpful. Share with a teacher friend who wants to start their TPT store, but they are doubting themselves and they just need a push up the hill to make that decision and invest in themselves, put the time out there, and they don't have to have social media to be successful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.